Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today is day 3 of our weekly breakfast and lunch combo meal plans. And we have for breakfast dosa and coconut chutney. Then chapati with capsicum masala for lunch. Now this dosa, as I have told you earlier, we have ground a common idli dosa batter and kept overnight in the fridge. So the pre-preparation for day 3 is you need idli dosa batter which you have ground overnight and kept, and also make the atta for the chapatis, atta dough, wheat flour dough, and keep it ready in the fridge overnight, and also keep some grated coconut ready. As I told you earlier, I am repeating this batter for idli dosa. I have made it with 1 cup raw rice, 1 cup idli rice, 1 cup urad dal and 1 teaspoon methi seeds. Washed everything, soaked them together for 3 hours, ground them to a fine paste in the mixie and allowed it to ferment for 10 to 12 hours. So that we can make all idli, dosa, uttapam, everything with this one batter. Okay, so now let us start. First thing, let's make the chutney for the dosa. So as I said, in your pre-preparation, we have got grated coconut, we have got ready. So into a mixie jar, take about 2 heaped tablespoons of grated coconut. This is dalia dal, putani dal, roasted gram, which you use for chutneys. Take about 1 tablespoon of that, and then 2 green chilies, cut it and add to it, and also a small piece of ginger. This is for flavor. If you want to avoid the ginger, that's also fine, but adding a small piece of ginger gives a good flavor to the coconut chutney. And then we are going to grind all this together to a fine paste in the blender jar. When you grind for chutney, first run the mixie dry for a few minutes and then add the water. Again grind it to a fine paste. Our chutney is ground and ready. Take it out into a bowl. Add the required quantity of salt. Mix it well. Next we have to season the chutney. I have taken a little bit oil in a pan, heated it, and to the oil add some mustard seeds and allow them to splutter. Add about 1/4 teaspoon of urad dal and a few curry leaves. Wait till the dal gets slightly reddish in color and pour the seasoning on top of your coconut chutney. So your coconut chutney for the dosa is ready. Now since we are adding ginger, you can reduce the quantity of chilies, otherwise it might become too spicy for you. You can use just 1 chili because we are adding ginger. So depending on your spice level, please adjust the green chili quantity. Next for the chapatis, roll them out and place them on a tawa. When slightly cooked on one side, we are going to flip it over and then add some oil and take it out, just as you do for the regular chapatis. Add some oil now and allow it to cook. This is done, remove it and then makes the next one also. First you flip it over and cook well on both sides till you see bubbles appear. After that, add a teaspoon of oil all over and then press it like this and cook on both the sides. So likewise, make with all the dough as many chapatis as you require and take them out and keep it ready. So your chapatis for lunch are ready. Now keep these things aside. The next item on the menu is the Capsicum Masala for our lunch, which is going to be the side dish for chapati. For this, you require a few capsicums. I have taken about 2 to 3 capsicums, some onions, tomatoes, and this is gram flour or besan. I have taken about 2 tablespoons. First, in a dry kadai, take this besan and dry roast it. Do this over a medium flame and keep stirring. It should not get burnt. It should just be roasted so that when we add it to the sabji, you don't get the raw smell of besan. Now keep this aside. Now add some mustard seeds to this and also some cumin seeds or jeera. Now add the chopped onions to it and fry them till they get slightly brown. So saute them for some time in the hot oil. To this, add some turmeric powder, chilli powder and some salt. Also add a little bit of hing. And fry everything so that the masalas are also well cooked in the oil and the onions also become quite soft and fried. Add in the chopped tomatoes to this and fry this also very well till the tomatoes become quite soft. Next, add in the chopped capsicums and mix them all together. Now cover it with a lid and allow to cook it for a couple of minutes. See, as I told you in the beginning of the series, time management is also very essential for us because we want to finish breakfast and lunch in the minimum possible time before we go for work. So you can just transfer this capsicum masala to the other side and start making the dosas instead of just wasting time standing for that to get done. Now this is the same idli dosa batter which we had ground. Yesterday we made idlis, that is on day 2. Today we are going to make dosas with the same batter. All you have to do is just add a little bit of water to it so that it becomes a dosa consistency. Don't add too much water. Take a dosa tawa and heat it. Now you would have noticed that I am using 2 tawas, one for making dosas and one for making chapatis. It is always better to keep it like that. Don't use the same tawa for both dosa and chapati. Okay. Now let us just grease this a little bit. Now take a ladle of this batter and pour it and make it into a dosa. Spread it out like this. Add some oil all around it and allow it to cook. It is reddish on the underside. Carefully flip it over. Pour some oil on this side also. Waiting for the dosa to cook, have an eye on the sabji also. Just give it a stir in between so that it doesn't get burnt at the bottom. Cover it and let it continue to cook. This way, this dosa is done. You can make the next one. Now slowly flip it over to the other side. Add some oil and cook on the other side also. So see how convenient it is to have this idli dosa batter in hand. When you make idlis also, you get super soft spongy idlis. Those also come out very golden and crisp. So if you grind this idli dosa batter, as I told you, on a Sunday and keep, you can use it for 2 or 3 days of the week for different breakfast recipes. This is also done. Remove this. Simplified cooking is all about planning and pre-preparation. We are going to have yummy tasty dosas with good chutney and the capsicum masala too. Capsicum is nearly done. At this stage, this besan which we had roasted earlier and kept, just add it to your sabji and mix it very well together. Reduce the flame and just allow it to continue cooking for another couple of minutes. See, you have your lovely dosas ready. At the same time, your sabji is also done. So as I was telling you, cooking is all about planning and pre-preparation. There is no point in getting up in the morning and then thinking, what shall I make for breakfast or what shall I make for lunch. Previous night you plan, this is what I am going to do. And then you make your pre-preparation ready. Things become a lot more easier, stress-free, and you can enjoy your time with your family and children. These are just small tips which I am sharing with you, which I have gained over the years. The capsicum masala is done. We can switch it off. Now transfer this vegetable to your serving dish. Side dish for your chapati is also ready. Dosas are also done. So your day 3 breakfast and lunch combo is ready. That is, you have dosas and chutney for breakfast, chapati and capsicum masala for lunch. As usual, if you want, you can pack your chapatis with your capsicum masala in your lunch box, or if you are a stay-at-home mom, you can enjoy it at home too. So I hope you are enjoying this weekly series, and I am coming up with more for you for the remaining days of the week. So do continue to subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen and visit Geeta's Kitchen for more such easy, tasty recipes. Thank you.